morning, everybody. Check that out. Sidewalk
We're flying
Labs.
again. We're flying everywhere today.
It's a theme. The company awarded development rights on Toronto's eastern waterfront is hosting an open house tomorrow on its smart city project.
Now, the theme is Winter Warmer. It's all about tech aimed at getting people outside during our less than perfect winter months at times. Of course, we're all too familiar with that. For a sneak peek now, Jessie Chapins joins us from Sidewalk Labs, and she's outside their office at 307 Lakeshore with a little more about what people can expect this weekend. Thank you very much, Jessie, for joining us.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, Jess.
What's
Good
going
to see
on?
you.
Great.
You look bundled up.
Great to be talking with you all again.
Okay, what is the latest? Because I know this has all been very hush-hush, but you've been with us here on set and you've given us some insight. So what is new that you can now announce that we can look forward to?
Raincoats.
Yeah, so what you see here, we're down at 307. This is the public workshop that we have on the waterfront. This is a space that's actually open every Sunday to the public, and then this weekend we're having a big special open house where we're showing some of the work in progress ideas that we've been exploring. So behind you, what you can see is what we're calling a building raincoat. This is a concept for how you can create a space that makes it easier to be outside in the different parts of the season. It protects you from the wind and the rain, but you can see it's very transparent, and so it can feel like you're being outside. The other thing that we're doing this weekend is we're working with local artists to turn this into a public art installation. So there'll be projections and different experiences for people, bringing you out and having a great time during this fairly cold early March season.
And is the idea that can be fairly easily removed, and come the summertime, we're out in the sun?
Yeah, exactly. So the concept here is that this is something that can adjust and respond to different times of the season and different parts of the weather. And so right here is just sort of that early version of a prototype. Our whole spirit is to be really transparent in public and bring to the public, actually, these ideas much before they're already completed. We want to get people's feedback. We want to understand how people feel about these concepts, not to have them kind of done just behind the scenes, really bring them out and get people's insights.
I love that. You want them there for the process before you commit to anything. And I know you're very much committed to sustainability. So talk to us a bit about that running theme.
Yeah, so in terms of sustainability, actually, some of the other ideas that we're testing on this site are around paving systems. And so actually, what you can see below our feet here is a different approach to how we might make streets in the future. So these are modular pavers. Each one of the pavers can be easily removed on its own. That means it's better for maintenance, lower cost over time, much easier to fix potholes. But some of the pavers themselves, you can see, are actually porous. And what that means is one of the things that we experience here in Toronto increasingly are large storms. And if our streets can actually absorb much more of the water, it's much better for responding to that challenge. So let me actually do something here. Let me show you. It's like, imagine if we had some rainstorm coming. Here, that's just water going onto the paver. Yeah. It's being absorbed into it directly, you can see, going down into the soil below. So this is keeping water out of our stormwater system and bringing it directly back into the soils. And that's a much, much better way to manage flood risk than we have in our streets today.
And it's great for the lake as well, because you're not getting that everything washed down into the lake as well, which is a huge issue as we try and control that. Also, you're taking a look at heated sidewalks as well, are you not?
Yeah, so some of the pavers that we're testing here have heating incorporated into them. These ones over here we could look at and show you those. So you can see that there's little pools of water in some of them, and that's because the paving itself has been heated. And I think what's important to understand here, you talked about sustainability, it's not that the street's going to be heated all the time. This is a great example of how we can use some interesting new technology where we can know that there's a storm coming and then slowly heat the paving up just to that temperature that allows it to make sure that when the rain or the snow hits, that no ice forms. Much safer sidewalks for everybody to walk around on.
Oh, amen to that. It's a preventative measure.
And it's been a big issue right now, right?
Yeah.
Whether your sidewalk gets shoveled by you or by the city.
Exactly. So this is making it possible for the sidewalks to be much safer for people to walk around on, to bike, people of all kind of needs, much safer streets for everyone.
Okay, Jesse, when are we visiting? It's tomorrow, right? 3 to 7? I hear is there hot chocolate? Am I making that up? Is there?
Yeah, no. So tomorrow, the event begins at 3 o'clock. And there'll be activities all outdoors as well as indoors. And then at 6:30, once the sun has set, is we're going to be doing a special projection art installation on the Raincoat itself. So we'd love to have as many people from the city come out, experience this. Again, the whole point of this is we want to make these ideas accessible and get people's feedback early in the process. We're really committed to that transparency, and this space is all about that really hope to see as many people down here tomorrow as possible.
All right,
it.
Jesse, we appreciate that. Thank you very much for joining us this morning.